You won't believe the price tag on some of these yachts, but the Eclipse, the world's longest private yacht, it costs more than most countries' annual budgets. How did a yacht built by a Russian billionaire spark global headlines? Let's dive into the world of Eclipse and beyond. Koru. This section proves the ultra-elite in yachts play a whole different game. Let's begin with Koru, Jeff Bezos' 127-meter sailing super yacht delivered in April 2023. It reportedly cost around $500 million to build in the Netherlands and has 3 towering masts that could reach over 230 feet high. Bezos' yacht isn't just big, it's historic. Koru was once the largest sailing yacht in the world and even sparked headlines when Dutch authorities briefly discussed dismantling a historic bridge so its masts could pass. It carries about 18 guests and 40 crew and travels with a support vessel named Eugenia that has its own helipad and extra rooms. You might wonder, why is a sailing yacht like this such a big deal? Because at this size, sailing superyachts are rarer than full-power motor yachts, and building one mixes classic design with cutting-edge engineering. Now think about scale. If Koru is huge, what happens when we drop in the world's longest private yacht? Brace yourself. You'll want to hear about this mega rival. 13. Eclipse. Eclipse is another name you'll hear again and again in conversations about the biggest yachts ever built. This yacht is 162.5 meters long, so big that when it launched in December 2010, it held the title of one of the longest private yachts on Earth. Owned by billionaire Roman Abramovich, Eclipse isn't just a boat, it's a mini maritime fortress. It has 2 helicopter pads, space for 70 crew members, and even a mini submarine on board. If you imagine a luxury boat, think bigger. Eclipse has space for dozens of guests and a massive engine system that pushes the yacht at about 22 knots. That's almost 25 miles per hour in the water. What's fascinating here is the mix of privacy and power. Abramovich designed this yacht so guests could arrive by helicopter, enjoy total seclusion at sea, and travel long distances in total comfort. But even Eclipse lost its top spot. There's a yacht out there that pushed length to a whole new world record. And when you hear its size, you'll be stunned. 12. Azzam. Here's a fact that will blow your mind. Azzam is the longest private yacht in the world, measuring a staggering 180 meters. That's almost 600 feet long. Built by German shipyard Lürssen and launched in 2013, Azzam was commissioned by Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan of Abu Dhabi. This yacht isn't just long, it's engineered for speed. Azzam reportedly has a top speed of over 30 knots, making it incredibly fast for its size. Here's something most people don't realize. Despite its massive length, Azzam has a relatively shallow draft of about 4.3 meters, allowing it to enter places other super yachts can't. At an estimated cost of over $600 million, this yacht sits at the intersection of engineering marvel and private luxury. And unlike many yachts that highlight interior photos, Azzam has kept its inside details almost completely private, fueling fascination and rumors among yacht lovers worldwide. So if Eclipse was huge and Koru historic, Azzam set an entirely new scale. Yet there's one more in this elite tier with a record that's just as impressive. 11. Dilbar. Length isn't the only way to measure a yacht's size. Dilbar, owned by billionaire Alisher Usmanov's family trust, holds a different record, the largest interior volume of any yacht ever built. At about 156 meters long and roughly 15,900 gross tons, Dilbar isn't the longest, but it feels huge inside. This translates into massive guest spaces, wellness areas, and even one of the largest swimming pools ever placed on a private yacht. Crafted by Lürssen and launched in 2016, Dilbar was a step forward in blending resort-style living with seagoing capability. Just imagine walking around a yacht that feels almost like a skyscraper turned sideways. That's Dilbar, and it reportedly cost around $600 million to build, again showing how these ultra yachts push the limits of wealth. If you thought big was all about length, Dilbar proves there's another way to dominate the waves. And next, we'll look at yachts that mix massive scale with bold innovation in design and tech. 10. Sailing Yacht A. This yacht looks like it belongs in the future more than the sea. Sailing Yacht A stretches about 142 meters and instantly stands out because it doesn't look like any traditional yacht. Owned by Russian billionaire Andrei Melenchenko, its design blends sharp angles with smooth curves, making it almost sculptural. What's unusual here is that while many yachts try to hide sails or motors, this one proudly mixes both. Despite its size, it still sails using wind power, a rare trait for the ultra-luxury segment. Sailing Yacht A reportedly cost around $500 million, reminding us that even design statements on water come with massive price tags. This vessel pushes the idea that luxury isn't just about space, it's about making a visual and engineering statement. Big and bold, Sailing Yacht A lives up to its name by challenging how superyachts should look and move. And while some yachts chase silent tech, others chase pure aesthetics. Which brings us to a yacht aiming to change the future of performance and sustainability on sea. 9. Project 821. Imagine a yacht that runs on hydrogen and creates almost no emissions. This is often rumored to be linked to Bill Gates, one of the biggest names in tech. That's what Project 821 has been built to demonstrate. It's a super yacht powered by liquid hydrogen fuel cells, making it the first of its kind. This yacht measures about 118.8 meters, and while that's slightly smaller than some bigger S-tier yachts, its technology breakthrough makes it stand apart. During its first sea trials in the North Sea, Project 821 showed off how hydrogen fuel cells can power onboard systems using only electricity and water as byproducts. This is huge because most superyachts rely on diesel engines that produce significant carbon emissions. Project 821 stores its liquid hydrogen at extremely cold temperatures and can run silent and emission-free while anchored or moving slowly. Owners and designers have said this tech could reshape how future yachts are powered, showing that luxury and low-impact tech can coexist. So while it's not the biggest by size alone, its vision for cleaner yachting makes it a real game changer. And these innovations are already influencing high-end yachts everywhere. 8. Symphony. Beyond the giants and tech pioneers, there are yachts with stories and styles just as fascinating. Symphony, owned by luxury mogul Bernard Arnault, has a glass-bottom pool that's become one of its most talked-about features. Then there's Alaya, owned by Indian steel magnate Lakshmi Mittal, a sleek 111.5-meter Lursen yacht known for its refined design and comfort. And Musashi, built by Fedship for Larry Ellison, is named after a legendary samurai and blends classic luxury with modern performance. These yachts might not hold world records, but they're absolute status symbols, built with top-tier materials, custom interiors, and spaces for entertainment, wellness, and work at sea. Each reflect its owner's personality and taste. Some are minimalist, some extravagant, and some push creative boundaries in design. And beyond these, there are B-tier and C-tier yachts that still redefine luxury for their owners. Everything from celebrated charter yachts to celebrity favorite vessels, which we'll explore next. 7. Alaya. You're about to see why Alaya feels more like a floating palace than a yacht. This yacht is 111.5 meters long, built by German builder Lursen and delivered in 2019 for Indian steel magnate Lakshmi Mittal, one of the world's richest industrialists. Alaya's design blends sleek lines with spacious luxury, and it's not just big, it has 6 decks worth of living space, room for about 18 guests, and a crew of nearly 38 to keep everything running smoothly. On board, you'll find a swimming pool, spa, gym, and even a beauty salon, and underwater lights that create a glow around the yacht at night. And the interior? It's styled by Winch Design, known for crafting some of the most highly detailed and comfortable yacht spaces in the world. Her top speed of 18 knots, around 21 miles per hour, and cruising range of roughly 7,000 nautical miles makes her perfect for crossing seas in style. If you think that's impressive, wait until you hear about a billionaire's yacht inspired by samurai courage. 6. Lady Laura. Have you ever seen a yacht that's almost as big as a football field? This group is full of real giants, famous and powerful. Let's talk about Lady Laura first. This yacht stretches about 91 meters long and is owned by billionaire Alexander Mashkevich. It was built by the famous German shipyard Lürssen and launched in 2015. Lady Laura can carry about 14 guests and almost 20 crew members, and it has things you'd expect in luxury: a helipad, beach club, spa, gym, and even underwater lights around the hull. Right next door in size, Kingdom 5 KR is an older classic from 1980, originally named Nabila and now owned by Al Walid bin Talal. This yacht was one of the biggest in its era and even appeared in a James Bond movie as a villain's headquarters. It stretches 86 meters, carries up to 22 guests, and still cruises the world in luxury. Now here's a yacht that blows most others out of the water: Bravo Eugenia. At about 109 meters long, it's one of the biggest private yachts people actually talk about at every Mediterranean summer. Owned by NFL team owner Jerry Jones, Bravo Eugenia isn't just big, it has 2 helipads, a spa, steam room, sauna, gym, and a beach club on board. Do you think that's impressive? These yachts show how far billionaires will go for luxury at sea. And some have wild stories behind them too. And now, wait till you hear about yachts that blur the line between luxury and celebrity lifestyle. 5. Kingdom 5 KR. This yacht comes with a crazy backstory worth hearing. Originally launched in 1980 as Nabila, Kingdom 5 KR was built by Italian builder Benetti for Saudi billionaire Adnan Khashoggi at a then staggering cost of $100 million. At the time, it was one of the largest yachts in the world and quickly became famous. You might recognize it from its appearance in the James Bond movie Never Say Never Again, where it played the villain's yacht headquarters. After financial struggles, Khashoggi sold the yacht in 1988, and after a series of owners, it ended up with Prince Al Walid bin Talal, who renamed it Kingdom 5 KR. The name itself is interesting. 5KR comes from the prince's company initials, his lucky number, and his children's initials. At 85.65 meters long, Kingdom 5KR isn't one of the longest today, but its history and Hollywood moment keep the yacht relevant in conversations about legendary vessels. Now, from this classic Hollywood history to one of the oldest and most famous super yachts. Wait until you hear about a yacht that was built for adventure, research, and rescue missions at sea. 4. Octopus. This yacht is a story everybody talks about in the super yacht world. Octopus was launched in 2003 and built by German yard Lürssen for Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen. At 126.2 meters long, it's one of the world's largest private yachts. Unlike most yachts that stick to luxury, Octopus was designed as a multi-purpose vessel. It has 2 helicopter pads, submarines, a library, gym, spa, pool, and even a basketball court. What makes Octopus unforgettable is it was used for exploration and research missions, helping scientists and explorers study the deep ocean and even assist in rescue operations, a twist few expect from a billionaire's yacht. The yacht accommodates about 26 guests and requires a large crew, around 63, to keep everything running smoothly. It's a blend of luxury and functionality, and its design has inspired many modern mega yachts. Up next, we'll talk about a yacht that looks like it's built for a billionaire's dream vacation. You won't believe what features this one packs for parties and oceanside retreats. 3. Mogambo. This one has a surprising mix of tech wealth and nautical style. Mogambo is a 73-meter, 240-foot super yacht built by the German yard Nobiskrug that's now owned by Jan Koum, co-founder of WhatsApp. It's valued at around $75 million and is known for its elegant design by Raymond Langton. The yacht can carry up to 12 guests in luxurious cabins with a crew of about 19 to support long trips at sea. It's powered by twin MTU engines, giving it a top speed of around 17 knots, around 20 miles per hour, and a comfortable cruising speed of 14 knots, enough to sail across oceans with style. Mogambo's interior focuses on comfort and elegance rather than extreme size, making it popular for long vacations and private cruising rather than headline-grabbing length. KAOS also pairs Mogambo with a support vessel called Power Play, which acts like an ocean sidekick for gear and extra comforts. If you think that's intriguing, the next yacht makes luxury feel downright practical. Hold on. This next one combines lavish interiors with tradition in an unexpected way. 2. KAOS. Some yachts get attention for being big. Some get attention for their design and reputation. KAOS is one of those yachts, owned by Nancy Walton Laurie, heir to the Walmart fortune. It's a 361-foot super yacht, about 110 meters, built in the Netherlands and delivered in 2017. This yacht can host around 30 guests in 15 cabins and features space for all kinds of leisure, from a huge swimming pool to a beach club, gym, and even a helicopter deck. What's interesting is that KAOS was once owned by the Emir of Qatar before Laurie bought it, so its luxury pedigree goes even further back. Despite occasional headlines from activists targeting the yacht in ports like Ibiza, KAOS remains a symbol of ultra-high-end yachting. This vessel reminds us that billionaire yachts can be major cultural icons, not just floating homes. And the next one has a family story built right into its name. 1. Bravo Eugenia. Bravo Eugenia is a 109-meter super yacht built by Dutch yard Oceanco and delivered in 2018. It's owned by Jerry Jones, best known as the owner of the NFL's Dallas Cowboys. This yacht's name is a tribute to his wife Eugenia, and its design reflects that personal connection, combining power and luxury for long cruises with family or friends. Bravo Eugenia's features include 2 helicopter pads, a spa, sauna, gym, beach club, and a pool, blending modern comfort with nautical capability. Interestingly, the yacht includes systems that help reduce fuel consumption by up to 30% compared with similar vessels, showing how high-end yachting is pushing towards efficiency alongside elegance. This vessel proves that even at sea, billionaires think about personal meaning and sustainability, not just size and flash. And that wraps up the most fascinating yachts that shape the billionaire ocean world. But stay tuned, because the stories behind what happens on board are even wilder. There's another billionaire yacht story buried in that list. Click the next video on your screen right now before it disappears. Another jaw-dropping story is waiting for you. See you in the next one.